1,000 subscribers. I have reached 1,000 subscribers being on YouTube for 7 months now, accumulating over 222,000 views and accumulating $600 in AdSense revenue. I want to share that with you so you have some reference if you ever decide to start your own journey on YouTube or whatever, because that's what the blessing of this platform is, sharing. It sounds corny, and a little bit it is. Those are the metrics of YouTube analytics. The other part of YouTube that can't be measured is connections. I have legit connected with people from all over the world that have inspired me, and they've also shared that I've inspired them. Does that matter? Hell yeah, that matters. When you're having a bad day and you're ready to give up on life, you replay the words of somebody that said, Sam, when you made that video, it helped me. It inspired me. It encouraged me. I was ready to give up. Look, when somebody gives you a compliment, all of our human nature is, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. But those words matter because you store them in your memory for when you're down in the dumps and you need to pull that inspiration from your mind that it does matter. Your life matters. Sharing matters. Not just for the analytical data, revenue, all that stuff. That stuff's part of life, so that's why I addressed that first, because I want to be direct with you. I don't want to pander to you. But I want to share with you, for me, that's the two part of YouTube. It's the analytical part, and it's also the connections and sharing my life and having others, connecting with others in a meaningful, inspiring way. And I also want to acknowledge some of the viewers that I lost along the way. Some of them I lost for political disagreements, etc., etc. Some of that was my fault. Some stuff I should have probably been a little bit more gracious on. But I got pissed. Shit, how much can I take? But I'll admit, I was wrong. But there have been several special people. Everyone's special, but I mean, from the beginning of the journey, I have to start with saying it's Miss Kimberly. She was the first one that encouraged me to go live. And the live sessions have been a magical part of my YouTube channel. I create videos that document living out of a car, my life, relationships, and then also I do the live feed where I pick a topic, but also I read the comments, and that's really a beautiful, magical time that I go live once a day between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really enjoy that. And she inspired me and encouraged me to do that. Also, Tommy, Sal, Dario, GP, different people from my job and in my personal life, they actually encouraged me to start the YouTube channel. So I have to acknowledge them. And because it's very lonely the first month or 2 months that you do YouTube, you get no traction. And you wonder, you got like 10 views on one video and you looked at your own video 8 times. Who the hell were the other 2 people that looked at my video? Consistency, consistency, consistency. It builds over time, and your subscriptions go up, they go down. It doesn't just go straight up. And when they go down, and when subscription goes down, and when you get the thumbs down, you're going to get discouraged. And that's a life lesson, whether you start a YouTube channel or you just go through a season of your life where some people unsubscribe to your life, some people give you a thumbs down. This is all a life parable. Sarah, acknowledge her. She was been a blessing, somebody that I connected with on other social platforms too, and I'm thankful for that. Like I said, there's so many people, I don't want to not name anyone, but this is sincere here, so I have to share. And I enjoy being alone. I like it. It's by choice. As far as the majority of my free time, I have relationships in real life. I have certain family members I still have, but for the majority of my time, I like to be in solitude. When I'm not working, I like to be by myself. This fills also a void in my life as far as connections. The type I want. I want a connection via virtual world, meaning that we can connect and we can share, but I don't have the full responsibility and the full burden of an actual real life relationship, because relationships are a lot of work. I know myself. I don't want all that work. So this helps me. It doesn't substitute. I still have real life relationships, but this helps. And that's why I'm sharing it. It's not just about the data analytics, AdSense. That's one part of it. The other part of it is a fulfillment, and it's also a platform to express my passion, to share. We all have a deep embedded part of our soul that needs to share. Some people need to share more than others. It's not for everyone. Because also part of the YouTube journey is you get rejected. You know, you get people that really come after you, that call you names, that disrespect you. And who knows? I mean, it could be a 12-year-old kid, you know what I mean, looking at you, you know, in his mom's basement. You don't know what it is. Or it could be a hot girl who acting like a hot girl, but she's really an old guy who changes his own oil. You don't know who's on the other side of that YouTube profile, no matter what their profile picture says. That's part of it. Does it matter? I mean, not necessarily in one sense, because it's like Shao How. I don't really know who looks like what, and this person, that, but I can tell by the content of the comments and the interaction what type of character that person has. And that's a sincere connection. Whether that person looks like crap or whether that person is gorgeous and I'll never, it doesn't matter. What matters is meaningful, positive, like-minded connections have been a blessing. And I've also matured. I've also learned, you know, in the beginning, you're going to be very defensive because, you know, you wake up in the middle of the night, you get 20, 30 comments, and, you know, 10% of them are negative. You know, you're going crazy. 90% positive, 10% negative. 10% negative can deter you away from sharing your life because you forget about the 90% positive. Don't hide. Share your life as best you can in the way you want. But these are my thoughts on having a YouTube channel for 7 months, reaching 1,000 subscribers, and all the data and all the personal feelings that I have towards this journey. I thank each and every person. I wish I can go through the list of every single subscriber, but I can't. But I want you to know that it's an encouragement to me for every subscriber, every person that left a comment, every thumbs up. I apologize for some people that may have been a little bit rough on, but some people were a little bit out of hand, so it's a balance, but I want to be honest. And thank you.